Introduce the gentleman standing here with me, Terry Taylor, well known to all of the championship wrestling fans around. He's back with a slightly different attitude. Here's a guy who held the World Television Championship and was the champion of all of the world of television wrestling. And he has had quite an illustrious career, as a matter of fact, since the last time that we had him here. And I've got a question for you.
It's about time. Please get to it.
The question is, what business did you have jumping in Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee's match? That's the thing that completely I see no reason whatsoever for.
Well, Lance, if you'll give me a second to answer this and quit being so long-winded, if I was the world's television champion and the champion of all the world like you said, how come when I sent my application in and then they said, well, I'm sorry, there's no openings in the Lords of the Ring tournament? So I said, no, if you don't mind. You're out here every week. I'm here now.
Okay.
So when I get out here, I say, well, I guess I'm going to have to make an example of somebody. Dundee and Lawler, round and round and round for the Lords of the Ring. Well, everybody knows I can beat both of them, which I guess I showed. And y'all can just shut up. These people out here make too much noise. Officer, if they don't shut up, please show them out. All right, so I'm out there and I'm trying to make an example. These two guys are saying, well, I'm sorry, we don't want to wrestle Terry Taylor because we know we can't beat him. Well, they don't come out and say it because this is their hometown. They're scared. I guess I am scary Terry Taylor because everybody's scared to death of me. So you guys, Lawler, Dundee, please sign a contract with me because I'm not going to go out here and waste all these young, upcoming wrestlers that are trying to make a name for themselves. Well, if I have to, I will, but it'll be on your hands. Does that answer your question?
Well, that tells me one of the reasons that, at least in your mind, that you're back here. The situation is that Bill Dundee has shown no inclination to back up from Terry Taylor, despite your very illustrious background. Dundee had some comments to make about Terry Taylor in a match with him.
Oh, Terry Taylor, let me tell you something, brother. Oh, man. I don't know who you think you are or what you think you are. If you think you're coming into this area and jumping on the superstar to make a reputation for something I don't know nothing about. I don't even believe you entered the tournament. I don't believe you called Eddie Marlin and said you wanted to wrestle for that ring. Now, that's an obsession with me. You ask anybody around here, and they'll tell you that's the thing that Bill Dundee wants the most. And I had it. And don't think I'm over with you, Jerry Lawler, because I done told you I want the ring. And when I get rid of you, Taylor, I'm coming right back to you, Lawler, because I want that ring. But that's enough on you, Kingfish. Terry Taylor, I wouldn't be you for all the tea in China. Oh, yeah, you say you've been to the major leagues. Well, I really don't care about the major leagues. I've been there, and the King's been there, and we've been all over the world, too. But that don't mean nothing, brother, when you're in this area, because this is the best one there is, and the toughest. Every time I got hurt, it's been here. And it was guys like you that come back jumping me that did it. Well, I'm just going to tell you something, Terry. Oh, you're a fine athlete, and you're a great wrestler, but so is the superstar. And if you think you're coming in here to knock me out of that ring, you're wrong, Daddy, because it's an obsession with me, and I'm walking over everything and anybody to get it. So, Terry Taylor, when I face you in that ring, brother, I'm going to beat your brains out, punk.
Well, he's still the same tough Aussie, and he's not afraid of you.
Let me get down, first of all. Dundee, let's get down on the same level, all right? So we're at the same height. I hear you out here stumbling over your words. You're talking to me, and every other word you're tripping on it. Sounds like to me you're a little scared. I thought I heard something knocking. Maybe it was your knees. So, Dundee, it doesn't matter. Maybe I got your attention coming in from behind, but I won't have to do it anymore because one-on-one, facing you from behind, from the sides, it doesn't matter. Because I can whip you in here. You couldn't beat half of me with my other half helping you, and that's all I got to say.
Well, you've got a match coming up in the ring, and you'll find that the guy you're facing is a little different size than Bill Dundee. That's for a fact. Don't put Dundee down just because he's little. You know better than that, Terry.
Are you my dad? My mom talks to me like that, not you.
Okay. Whatever happened to the Terry Taylor that I knew and loved? All right, Dave, let's have the introduction.
All right, we got a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match coming up here out of Apopka, Florida. 250 pounds, Ron Bruise, and going against him at 237 pounds out of Vero Beach, Florida, Terry Taylor. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
We've heard the conversation about folks that let fame and fortune go to their head. I'm not so certain that that isn't exactly a classic example, just handing his robe outside the ring. We're ready for the action. Young fella Ron Bruise, who's got all the he and his brother Don, identical twins, have all the physical attributes that a person could possibly want. Experience is the important thing. This, Ron, is one of the Bruise brothers, Blue Denim Bruise brothers, that we have said sponsored by the Sawyer Brown Group, which is an unusual circumstance in itself, Davey.
Indeed. But they see the potential there, and there's plenty of it. But as you pointed out, experience would have to be heavily on the side of Terry Taylor in this match.
Not only he's been in it a much longer time than, of course, Ron Bruise has, but he has been in with all of the heavyweights. I mean, the big ones. Oh, he's feeling full of himself right now. Simple, basic move, and Taylor is making like that is one of America's great discoveries as he hooked that arm up and took Ron Bruise over and down.
Oh.
What's he saying?
He said, you can give up now if you want to. It's no disgrace.
Yes. Big Ron Bruise tangling in. Scoop from Taylor. Body slams him. Puts him right down.
Oh,
gives us a little pose, huh? What do you think?
Pose here, yeah. Yeah, Terry's treating this as a workout, and a not very vigorous workout at that.
Is this the same guy that we saw several years ago, Dave? I don't know. Tie it up again. Terry Taylor, Ron Bruise. This time, Bruise scoops Taylor up. Slams him down from way up there. 6'6" or 6'7", he can put you up in the air, and Taylor comes up a little irritated. Maybe he realizes now it's not going to be just a workout.
I think you're right. Terry, a little bit more concerned, not quite as overconfident as he was a few moments ago. He backs Ron Bruise into the corner, swings a right fist, but it's blocked. Ron blocked it with that left forearm. Now Taylor maybe thinking, hey, maybe I'm in a match for real here.
Boy, one thing about being as big as Ron Bruise is you can really get some leverage, and he did, in fact. Look at that. He's turning Taylor over. But look out. Terry Taylor backs Ron Bruise over into the corner. And as he steps back and away, it was a clean break. Give him that. Referee Jerry Calhoun, Championship Wrestling. Dave Brown, Lance Russell at ringside. Big action already started out today. The RPMs got upset in our opening match by the first-time team of Billy Travis and Rick Nelson. So you've already missed that. We have got scheduled Jimmy Jack Funk, Manny Fernandez coming up later. We've also got Scott Hall, the Nightmare, Ken Wayne. He'll be here. Terry Taylor, Ron Bruise, tangling it right now in a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Taylor bangs him pretty good, comes right up to the face, and again, another right hand.
Taylor's hit him with the fist twice. There he goes through the ropes. Taylor throws him out on the floor. Terry grabs him, pops him again with a right fist. Referee says, hey, I'm going to disqualify you if you don't get back in the ring. Taylor rolls Ron back under the ropes. Again, the right fist. Ron Bruise answering with a fist. Staggers Taylor. Taylor down on the mat saying, oh, wait a minute. Let's don't do it this way.
Whoa! Well, look at that. Now, there is experience. Illegal. Well, it really, I don't know whether it was or not. I'd have to go back and look at the tape on that. But Taylor, he DDTs him. Now, there was inexperience. He didn't pay attention to Taylor when he was climbing in. And Ron Bruise, as he stuck his head through, Taylor grabbed him immediately and popped the DDT to him. And Taylor comes out the winner in the match with Ron Bruise.
4 minutes, 10 seconds the time.
Referee over helping and consoling, I'm sure, Ron Bruise. Nothing to be ashamed of there, as he gave Terry Taylor a good go in there, but he made a bad mistake. And